Some of the suggestions that Yogananda made for us come to us perhaps as a little surprising. And this one may fit that category for you. It kind of did for me. He said, once a day, he said basically before going to bed at night, we should contact God. We should feel God's presence once every day. And I grew up in a Christian tradition in the West here that puts God very far away. You know, it reminds me of visiting the Sistine Chapel at the Vatican in Rome, and you know, you see God up in the clouds, you know, on the ceiling, and he's reaching towards Adam, and their fingers are just about to touch, and the spark of life is about to be transmitted. But otherwise, you see God as, you know, he's a very scary figure, and he's very far away, and it's like, whoa, scary, scary, scary territory. And so here we have Yogananda suggesting contact God every day. Don't go to bed at night until you have contacted God and felt his presence. Now, I will add my little testimony to this and a suggestion about how to unpack this or how to simplify this perhaps in your own mind so that it's a little more approachable perhaps for those who may be a little intimidated by this or feel like, you know, well, maybe for a saint or a master, sure, they can contact God, but, you know, I'm lucky if I can make my cell phone work. Well, think of it this way. Meditation is a practice, yes. In common parlance, that's usually the way we mean the term when we say it in conversation. I'm going to go meditate. Actual meditation is an experience, and it's a conscious experience. It's a very profound experience, more profound and more nuanced than I can go into in a short video. But what I can say is that it is the experience of God coming to us in one or more aspects. And these aspects are 8. And I think we'll do a series on them, sort of touching on each one individually, but they are peace and calmness, joy and wisdom, sound and light, energy or power and love. Those are 8 aspects of God, energy and power being kind of a different way of saying the same thing. If we get calm, we are experiencing God. If we feel any kind of peace, we are experiencing God. If we feel a upwelling of joy or love, we are experiencing God. So it may seem like this faraway thing, and Yogananda was really calling us to call on God and demand God's presence, demand God's consciousness to come more dynamically into our awareness at least once every day, so that we don't get lost in the hypnosis that we're the personality, we're the body, we're the circumstances, we're the story that led up to this moment, we're all the commitments and the endless dramas and debates and difficulties. You know, we can just get so burdened and lost in those things. And we forget. We forget that we're children of God. We forget that our birthright is infinity, that our birthright is every possible human fulfillment that could ever be known. That is our birthright. We have every right to demand that birthright. Not sort of wheedle at God, not sort of nag and pester, but actually claim that. So do this today. And it's a challenging one. I admit it freely. But don't let the day go by without contacting God, inwardly or outwardly, however it works for you, but actually make contact with God, your life will never be the same in an unbelievably transformed way, transformational way. God bless you.